analysis that you'll be using in the toddler observation report. This is a way to analyze the meanings of children's early words and phrases. So right now we're focusing on the semantic or meaning aspect of language. To analyze children's early word meanings, we use the semantic roles and relations analysis that was developed by Bloom and her colleagues. And this analysis is going to tell us what the words children use are referring to, what they represent, what they mean. And interestingly, children's early words have the same meanings no matter what language they're speaking. And so we're going to talk a little bit about those kinds of meanings that are very commonly expressed by children between 12 and 24 months of age. Some of their words have a substantive meaning, and that means that they're words that refer to objects, to people, and to things, which we call entities. Some are relational meanings, and those are words that refer to the relationship between objects, things that disappear, internal states, things that move and disappear and reappear. So we can talk about them broadly as substantive versus relational words, but that doesn't help us much when we're trying to get a picture of all the different meanings children can express with words. So a more helpful analysis is the semantic roles analysis. And this is a coding system that was developed by Rutherford and others. And what we do here is we decide whether a word refers to an agent, an object, an entity, a location. And let me give you some examples. You'll be doing this in your reports. A word can refer to an agent if it refers to a person or a thing that acts upon something. So if I say, "Mommy," and Mommy's coming into the room, Mommy is an agent. That's what this word refers to. An object is something that receives the force of an action. So if I say ball and the ball dropped on the floor, or I stepped on the ball, then it's an object. Something happened to it. An entity is a person or a thing that's neither acting or being acted upon. So if I say pencil or cup, nothing's happening to it. That's an entity. Our early words also refer to locations or places, possessors. If I say Catherine's ball or Catherine ball, Catherine is a possessor and ball is an entity. Actions, our early words refer to actions or movements like the famous go and up that children use so often. Sometimes children's early words refer to states, although this is less common, like is or think or believe. Frequently children will use words like this or that. They'll say, "I want this." And in that case, this is a demonstrative word. It's demonstrating or pointing out what something means. These are other early semantic roles that can be used to describe the meanings children use words to represent. All gone is a common word that means disappearance. More, when children say more, they mean reappearance. Sometimes they'll say big ball, and then they're talking about an attribute. And this analysis can also be used to describe the kinds of meanings that children use more than one word to represent. So a lot of times children that are between 18 and 24 months of age are using two words. And their word meanings typically reflect these early semantic relationships. So a child might say baby go, and then baby is the agent plus go is the action. Or a child might say eat cookie. Eat, in this case, is the action, and cookie is an object. Or mommy ball. And then he's talking about mommy is doing something to the ball. Big ball, or that dog. Sometimes early semantic relations could be kitty chair. And that would mean that kitty is the entity and it's sitting in the chair, which is the location. So we wanted to give you an overview of these early semantic roles and relations because you'll be using them to code the many different kinds of meanings children express using words.